you know? So I, like, all the criticism we just said, I also still want to give like the kudos to the German immigrant culture, because we really did something
No,
here.
I'm very glad that you said that, because that brings a whole new perspective to it.
Yeah.
Because obviously this is Conversations with Black Germany, so the conversation is steered towards the Black community.
Yeah.
But now that you've said that, it's very interesting, because I've never thought about that. Because obviously, if you're in the same, not the same experience, but a similar experience with other immigrants, you share a bond and you rub off each other.
Yeah, 100%.
That's very interesting, you said. I've never thought about it that way.
Yeah, that's why sometimes some cultures, they don't like each other, but at the end of the day, if you're from the same hood, or you went through the same issues, racism, somehow you're still connected, you know? So yeah, but Black people definitely still have it very hard. I feel like in Germany, it's either you're Black and that's an issue, or you're Muslim and it's an issue. The worst would probably be a woman with a hijab, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's even worse.
That would be, you know, so it's still, it's ridiculous, you know. So sometimes I have some friends who are Black and they're hijabis, and I look at them and I'm like, damn, this country is so hard on innocent people who just want to praise their Lord, you know. So yeah, I like every Black Muslim in Germany, I'm like, wow, you are
Brave.
probably going, super, super brave, because the hatred against Black people, but the hatred against Muslims is so bad here. It's horrible. And I'm not even Muslim myself, so it's like, I don't know, how is it for you, because you grew up in Ghana, then you came to the UK, now you are in Germany. I always wonder how it must be like you are in Ghana, you probably never experienced racism in Ghana, obviously. No. And then you come to a country where people see you and they maybe not take you serious. They don't want to respect you. And like, even if you're a doctor from Ghana and you come here, I just met one doctor, and he said, yes, he works in Brussels now, I think. And he said, he once went into a patient's room and the patient said, I want a different doctor. He is still a certified doctor. There is a doc in front of his name. He can treat you, but people just see you. And I don't know how it was for you to, like, even you're in Ghana, you come to the UK, now you're in Germany, probably the worst of it all. How is that?
That's weird. Well, in Ghana, obviously, I didn't experience racism. And while I was in Ghana, I used to come to the UK still for like holidays. And even then, I didn't experience racism because I was in the UK for like 2 weeks. Okay. All I'll do is pick my brothers up from school, go to Oxford Street, come home. That's it. I didn't really live life in the UK until I moved to the UK. The first ism that I experienced was actually, not ism, but xenophobia between Jamaicans and Africans.
Oh, no way.
That was the first one that I experienced. That's not Jamaicans, Caribbean people, but predominantly Jamaicans had some sort of issue with Africans.
That's so interesting.
I didn't notice it because I'm from Ghana, and in Ghana I had a great life. So I wasn't coming here for me, life in the UK was backwards from Ghana. Like, I lived not a worse life, but I lived a less than, I think the life that I lived in the UK was less than the life I was living in Ghana, because Ghana's Ghana.
Ghana's Ghana.
So for me, being in the UK is like, no, you're not doing me any favors. I had a better life in Ghana, kind of thing. So I didn't pay attention to people being negative towards me. So I didn't see it until my friend pointed it out, that, you know, there's actually an issue between the Jamaicans and the Africans. They used to call me and my friends the African corner.
They used to call you that?
Yeah, because we were just a bunch of African guys sitting in a corner all the time. So, but then I experienced racism. And the first time I experienced overt racism, it didn't really go well for the guy. But he was on a bike, and I think me and my friends were going to play basketball, and we were, you know, we didn't see him, but we were being a bit, and we're in his way, and he rode his bike around us and called us the N-word. Unfortunately for him, I think his bike hit the pavement and he fell, and he got his ass kicked.
Damn.
So that didn't work out for him. But after that, then you start experiencing little things, like being followed in the shops, being looked at, not getting, you know, the same sort of experiences that other people get in the workplace, stuff like that. Fast forward to move into Germany. I've experienced some forms of individual racism from people. Not shockingly different from what I experienced in the UK. But I do find German people better than the English people.
Interesting. Okay. How so?
German people are straightforward.
Yeah.
They like you, best people in the world, if they like you. If they don't like you, they don't fuck with you. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
English people, they like you, you don't know. They don't like you, you don't know. They're very polite.
Interesting.
That's natural. They just, their default setting is polite.
Super interesting.
Yeah. So it makes it difficult to tell who's your friend and who's not. My siblings who were born in the UK, schooled in the UK, still in the UK, all three of them barely have white friends. Barely. I've been in Germany 3 years. I have a bunch of white friends.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in a sense, Germany is very interesting, but Germany is more genuinely accepting.
Okay.
In my opinion.
That's interesting. Yeah. No, I see.
Again, we're not talking about the right-wing people.
Yeah,
they are everywhere and they can't be helped.
Yeah.
We're talking about the average person. Yeah. So that's why I think the Black community in Germany have a very unique position that they're in. Yeah. Once they're able to figure it out and the culture gets to where they are, it's going to be a good time in Germany. Because then the Germans are very genuine anyway. They will jump in and just enjoy with you, kind of thing, you know? And we don't really have that in the UK.
Interesting, yeah. I think I'll have to think about that thought because, yeah, you're right. I feel like Germans are very straightforward and you always know what you're going to get. But if they are going to jump on it, like when...
No, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
From what I see...
I hope.
I mean, because you live here, so there might be certain things that you experience that you find normal.
Yeah.
That I experienced and I don't find it normal because I didn't see that in the UK.
True.
Like a bunch of my white friends here and my wife's white friends, they will come to our house and just eat our food like it was nobody's business. Like, do you know what I mean? They'll just come to the house and blend in. They'll have a laugh with my wife's mom, all these things. In the UK, they're good friends at work.
Okay.
And after work, you can go for drinks, have a good time after work and at work and stuff like that. But they don't really come to your house.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I find. And I know a good amount. Like I said, my siblings, 3 of them were all born in the UK. And they don't have that kind of relationship with any white people.
So would you say you're happier with your social circle here in Germany than obviously in the UK you have people you know for a long time and everything, but when it comes to something like that, like not
diversity, yes,
and friendship, when it comes to like making new friends,
it's different because if I'm making a new friend in the UK, it's probably another Black person, and Black people, we get each other, so it's a lot easier to be friends that way. But in Germany, if I'm making a new friend, it could be anyone. So I guess in its own, in both in your own ways, I think there's good bads about it. But I think in Germany it's more likely to be a diverse interracial friendship than